Simple cooking, simple cooking channel.
Now get your blender and put in half a cup of raspberries, a squeeze of lemon juice, and 2 teaspoons of honey. And you want to blend this for about 20 seconds on high. Now this is for the coolest, the first part. Pour that into a small container and don't clean the blender, and then we get to the next part. Now add to the blender that's still got remnants in there 2 peaches cut up, half a cup of plain low-fat yogurt. Then add 1/4 cup of milk. And the reason we keep a little bit of this left in here is we want this to be pink. So just blend for 30 seconds on medium. Now get the first part that you've put separate, and then what you've just mixed, and we want to sort of put them in a little bit at a time. Put some of this down the bottom like that. Then pour this. Then put some more like that, and then put the remaining amount there, and you'll have nice little. Get your blender and put in 1 banana, then add 1 cup of low-fat milk, then 6 large strawberries, a teaspoon of vanilla essence or vanilla extract, and anywhere from 1 to 2 cups of marshmallows. I like to get assorted colours. Now blend this on high for 60 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Yum. Oh yeah. Get your blender and add 1 banana, 1 cup of either vanilla or Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of whipping cream, which is about 30 mils. Then get a shot of espresso or strong black coffee, and then chill it, and then pour that straight in. Now just blend on high for 30 seconds or so, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Then add a little bit of chocolate cocoa over the top. Get your blender and put in half a cup of ice, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/4 cup of orange juice, 1 large mandarin or 2 small mandarins, 1 tablespoon of cocoa, 4 tablespoons of chocolate protein powder, and 2,000 milligrams of fish oil, or half a teaspoon. Blend this on high for 45 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1.5 cups of watermelon cut up, diced, 1 cup of ice cubes, 1 kiwi grapefruit cut up. Leave the skin on because the skin's very good for you. And 1 date. Just de-seed it. Now blend this on high for about 30 to 45 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of whole milk, 1 scoop of chocolate ice cream, 2 tablespoons of mixed chopped nuts, and 3 tablespoons, or around 1/3 of a cup, of marshmallows. Just blend this on high until it's smooth-delicious. Or if you've got this awesome blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and throw in 1 large banana, 1 cup of low-fat vanilla yogurt, 3/4 of a cup of almond milk or soy milk, and between 1 and 2 tablespoons of chocolate syrup. Now blend this on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got this awesome blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and throw in half a lemon. Just cut it up and de-seed it. Add 1.5 cups of chilled water, 1/3 of a cup of ice, 1/4 of a cup of sugar. You can either add 30 grams of fresh basil, or if you can't find fresh basil, add basil paste. So if you're going to use basil paste, add about 20 grams. Blend on high for 40 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of vanilla yogurt. Put in 1.5 cups of mango. Then 3/4 of a cup of blueberries. And 3 giant strawberries, or about 8 regular sized strawberries. Put the lid on and just blend away for about 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of cut up pineapple, 1.5 cups of blueberries, 4 large strawberries, 3 shots of vodka, which is 90 ml, and 6 cubes of ice. Blend on high for 60 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 4 celery sticks, cut up 1 apple and leave the skin on. Then put in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Then add 1 cup of no-fat vanilla yogurt. Add 1/3 of a cup of ice. Blend this on high for 60 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of whole milk, 4 large strawberries, and 1 generous scoop of chocolate ice cream. Now blend this for about 30 seconds on high, or if you've got this awesome blend deck, press 2. And just garnish with a strawberry. Get your blender, put in half a cup of whole milk, 1/3 of a cup of coconut milk or coconut cream, 2 generous scoops of vanilla ice cream, 2 shots or 60 mils of Caribbean white rum or Malibu, and 1/4 of a cup of plain yogurt. Now blend this on medium for 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of mango, cut up mango. If you can't get fresh mango, if they're not in season, use canned mangoes. Add half a cup of buttermilk, low fat, 1 teaspoon of honey, half a teaspoon of lemon juice, which will be a squeeze of half a lemon. Then add 1/4 of a teaspoon of grated lemon peel or lemon rind. Yum. 1/3 of a cup of ice. Blend this on medium for 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Get your blender and put in 2 cups of vanilla yogurt, plain yogurt, or Greek yogurt. Then add 2 cups of a berry mix, whatever you like. For this I'm using a mixture of strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Easy peasy. Blend this on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. Put in 1/3 of a cup of low-fat milk, half a cup of low-fat vanilla yogurt, 1 cup of frozen raspberries, 1/4 of a cup of walnuts, and 2 teaspoons of honey. Just blend this on high for about 30 seconds. Get your blender, put in 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 cup of cherries, 1 banana, 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla essence or vanilla extract, and the optional part is if you want to put food colouring in. If you want it to be bright red, just put a few drops in. If not, leave it as is. Blend on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got this awesome blend deck, press 2. Garnish with a cherry if you want. Get your blender and get about 2/3 of a cup of blueberry yogurt. Then add 1/3 of a cup of blueberries. quarter of a cup of blackberries, add half a banana, half a cup of strawberries, 1 cup of mango, and then add 1 tablespoon of honey. Blend this on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2. And if you wish, just garnish with a piece of mango. Get your blender and put in 1 cup of vanilla yogurt. Then add 1.5 cups of cut up mango. Freeze it after you've cut it up. Then put in 1.5 medium-sized bananas. Blend this on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got a blend deck, press 2. Get a blender and put in 350 grams of mango yogurt. Then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey. Then add about 4 to 6 large strawberries or a dozen small strawberries. Finally add half a cup of blueberries, preferably frozen ones. Just blend on high for 30 seconds, or if you've got this blend deck, press 2.